decision, every decision has consequences, and that's led to some really, really healthy but tough conversations that I've had to have with my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time in 1997, and my daughters about what actually happened and about what they may have to read about me in the news and in the media. But this experience has shaped my life in so many different ways. My decision making, obviously, who I allow to be in my life, the friendships and the relationships that I have, and how I go about them. It's impacted every decision that I make. It really has, and it shaped me in some unbelievable ways. So, I know how important it is, really to have the right support system around you, in particular during tough, difficult times. And it's something that I've tried to instill in all of the players that I've played with over the course of my career, just sharing some of my experiences and things, and maybe.
Hi, Jason Quick with The Athletic. You said the 1997 incident shaped you in unbelievable ways. Can you maybe elaborate on that and how it helped shape you?
Jason, we appreciate your question. We've addressed this. It's been asked and answered, so happy to move on to the next question.
So as you can see, Chauncey Billups, he was being questioned post-interview, basically of the new head coaching job that he actually, received. He's going to be promoted to a head coach, actually for years with the assistant head coach position with the Los Angeles Clippers. So now he's with the Portland Trailblazers. And I think this is really a significant thing. And what really I have a very concern is that, okay, so they're bringing up a sexual misconduct allegation that happened in 1997. And the accuser didn't even file, any charges. And so I think around that time, it was like him and his former teammate, I think it was Mercer at the time. But anyway, this was in Boston. So when they were playing, and they was actually inside the former home, Boston forward Anton Walker. So no criminal charges were filed, and Mercer and Billups decided to settle a civil lawsuit with the accuser for an undisclosed sum of 3 years later. So Walker also settled a lawsuit with the accuser, who said Walker failed to prevent the alleged rape. And this is so kind of concerning because instead of asking questions that, okay, well, I'm very proud of how you became an NBA analyst and you was able to contribute to the Detroit Pistons at the time. So with all your experience with the Los Angeles Clippers as well, and just being in NBA, what can you do to turn the Trailblazers franchise around? Or they can simply ask questions like, okay, are you going to add any type of weapons? Are you planning on building around Damian Lillard? Since the Trailblazers has been a competing team, almost every year so far. Are you willing to, step it up to the point they can go to the Western Conference Finals? It could have been anything just of that nature. I just feel like, I'm not trying to throw the race card in here, but something that happened in 97, allegedly. We don't even know how true it is. And it just amazes me that these journalists finds ways that, okay, well, yeah, I see African American, he moving up. Let me just pull up something way back in the past and trying to just destroy his name. They didn't even do that for Steve Nash. They didn't do that for these other individuals, man, that's coming up, man, that's not black. So this is really kind of getting me upset. But, you got general manager for the Blazers, Neil Olsley. He remained silent throughout the whole thing. And which was kind of smart on his move. He don't want to add fuel to the fire. But this has nothing to do with moving the organization forward. Now, Damian Lillard may be on his way out because I think Damian Lillard said he tweeted that I wasn't even aware of the sexual allegations. I think, too, Jason Kidd is actually, head coach for the Mavericks now. But, it's, I don't know, the controversy to push Damian Lillard out the door, according to Yahoo Sports, did not suggest Billups to Blazers brass after previously stating his preference for Jason Kidd. So, yeah, man, at the end of the day, man, I think this was very inappropriate for that journalist to do that. He should really get fined or fired for that. That was just really childish. He keep these things to himself. And this is the thing that you got this big Me Too movement, and at least people just getting in with these false accusations. It's I don't know, man. I just feel like that was very unprofessional in so many ways, though. But I just really find it interesting. Only doing this for like, why is it to be because he's an African American? Oh, you don't see him in a position of power or authority or leading men, in a big billion-dollar industry. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and bring something up that happened in '97 allegedly. So. But I like how this great professional response that Chauncey Billups said. He said, he learned instead of him getting angry and stuff like that, was showcasing his anger. I'm pretty sure he was behind the scenes, but he, you heard it. He said, okay, well, this has been a change in my life. I realized that decisions that I make, it can really affect my life, and which is completely true. I mean, I didn't even know none of this really happened. Now, the people who don't really know too much of Chauncey Billups, they may look at him in a negative light. Only way I know about Chauncey Billups is that because he used to play for Detroit Pistons and he won that championship with Flip Saunders and them, man. I remember that. In 2004 with Rasheed Wallace, Tayshaun Prince, Richard Hamilton. Those were the good days back then. I was like so happy, man. Those when the Pistons were really like booming back then. But yeah, man, but that's all I really had to say, though. So, Trailblazers refused the question about Chauncey Billups' sexual assault allegations. I'm glad that that journalist intervened on that, asking him to elaborate. So, that's all I really had to say, man. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. They probably doing this for views and ratings, and this is what the politics I hate about professional sports in general, man. It has nothing to do with the direction of the team. But anyway, that's all I really have to say. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this video, man. I appreciate all the subscription here. Y'all gotta support the channel. I really appreciate it. For all my old and new subscribers, man. Y'all keep going, man. So I'm gonna keep pushing out these videos. I'm out. Deuces.